I just danced around my room. I danced around the house and let myself get moving to be in this place of messy and disorder. And I do it because with disorder comes the order. When we intentionally activate ourselves through movement, through sound, through being silly and wild, the system gets that signal to then slow itself back down. It is the stress response. However, often our stress response gets activated out of, lost my train of thought because I'm in such disorder, out of unexpected changes, being caught off guard. And we learn then to brace ourselves at any moment. Something scary, dangerous, uncomfortable could happen. And that is primal, that is survivalistic. And so we need to reteach ourselves that not everything is going to be unexpected and scary. And we also don't have to always plan for it. Because when we're constantly planning, we're outside of ourselves, we're outside of the present moment, and you're focused on the future. Or if we're analyzing, how did that conversation go? Did I just make the best choice? Or this scary thing just happened and I can't get it out of my head? We're back in the past. And so sometimes being, or often being, intentional to get yourself loose, to move around, to be messy and wild, sends the signal to your body when you slow down, then when you stop, of, okay, I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to stillness. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to come back to the present moment. And that's not cognitive. That is actually what is occurring on the internal cellular subatomic level within yourself, within your body. And so I encourage you to pause this video, put on some music, get a little loose, get a little wild, and then come back. Pause and breathe. And then engage in the tapping practice, because the tapping practice then allows the rewiring. It changes the neural pathways and the patterns and habits of your brain. So then you are integrating the body and the mind together. New beliefs, new ideas, new ways of being to create a miraculous, amazing life. So pause. Come back. I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, did you do it? And I'm serious. Did you really go and do it? I hope you did it. I hope you let your wild come out, whatever that may be, not following me, showing up through yourself intuitively, and then come back to tap. And whether you've tapped before or not, this video is here for you. You are meant to be here. I will go through each tapping point and I will repeat statements that you can say to yourself out loud or mentally. The effects work either way. Doesn't matter which side you tap on. Find that side, the karate chop point of your hand, and tap. Even though I may not always allow the disorder, I am okay. Even though I may often try to control and prevent disorder, I accept myself. Even though I might resist and get tense and uncomfortable in the uncertain and the unknown, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. All right, to the eyebrow, tap there. All of this disorder to the side of the eye. Sometimes I get really anxious and stressed out. Sometimes I get really anxious and stressed out underneath the eye, especially when it occurs unexpectedly. Underneath the nose, I've learned to dislike it. To the chin. Or I never learned the skills to be with it. To the chest. There are so many protective mechanisms. Underneath the arm that happen out of my awareness. To the wrist. So I'm bringing it to the awareness now. I'm bringing it to my awareness now, to the top of the head. I am allowing it to be. To the eyebrow, all of my anxiety, all of my anxiety to the side of the eye, all of my discomfort underneath the eye, all of the restlessness underneath the nose, and the judgments to the chin, the influx of racing thoughts to the chest, the ruminations underneath the arms, the tension in my body, the tension in the body to the wrists where I want to scream, to the top of the head. So I let myself get loud. To the eyebrow. I am allowed to be loud. Under to the side of the eye, and I'm allowed to be weak. Underneath the eye, and I'm also strong. Underneath the nose. I find harmony in the opposites. To the chin. So many inner conflicts inside of me. To the chest, because we're contradictory beings. We are contradictory beings. Underneath the arms, we're primal beings. To the wrist, and I welcome all of it. To the top of the head, because I'm already feeling different. To the eyebrow. I notice the changes to the side of the eye. I welcome the reset. Underneath the eye. My body naturally resets. Underneath the nose. And I take care of myself. To the chin. I slow down. To the chest. I allow the order now. Underneath the arm, because from disorder comes order. To the rest, there's nothing wrong with me. To the top of the head, I embrace my imperfections. To the eyebrow, I am courageous. To the side of the eye, I am vibrant and radiant. To the side. Underneath the eye, I move. Underneath the nose, and I am still. To the chin. New ideas come. To the chest. New patterns come. Underneath the arms. I'm making changes on the cellular level. To the wrist. It's happening right now. To the top of the head. Something wonderful is happening right now. To the eyebrow. I'm in my own presence. To the side of the eye. The medicine of my own presence. Underneath the eye. To look at myself with acceptance. Underneath the nose. To feel and experience the acceptance. To the chin. It's loving. To the chest. It's warm. Underneath the arm. I release the tension. To the wrist. Less tension. To the top of the head. More ease. To the eyebrow. New beliefs. To the side of the eye. That I trust myself. Underneath the eye, and my own inner wisdom. Underneath the nose, and the wisdom of the universe. To the chin. This amazing energy. To the chest. I have amazing energy. Underneath the arm, and I share it. To the wrist. Wow. To the top of the head, I breathe. To the eyebrow, and I believe. To the side of the eye, I'm loved. Underneath the eye, and lovable. Underneath the nose, loving. To the chin, I welcome. To the chest, I am open. Underneath the arm. My heart is open. to the wrist. I embrace myself and others. I embrace myself and others to the top of the head, and I benefit from these practices. I benefit from these practices to the eyebrow. I do it daily. I do it daily to the side of the eye. I show up for myself daily. I show up for myself daily underneath the eye. Thank you. Thank you underneath the nose. Thank you. Thank you to the chin. Bringing it all in. Bringing it all into the chest. Integrating right now. Integrating right now underneath the arm. It's happening. It's happening to the wrist. Coming together. Coming together to the top of the head. Aligned in mind, body, and heart. In mind. In line with mind, body, and heart. Go ahead and release the tapping. Notice that tingle sensation, that vibration, the change in circulation, the connection to yourself, a trust in the process, less cognitive, more experiential. And the order and the reorientation on the internal level and the openness on the subconscious layers, subconscious level for new beliefs, connected to yourself and aware of your own wisdom and the wisdom of the universe coming together in harmony. More spaciousness. Take a scan of yourself, notice where you are, and certainly if you feel like you need more or there's not much change, then keep tapping. Do this again, try the other videos, really relish in the cumulative effects. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself and practicing with me. You amaze me.